Family, friends, welcome to Truth Heals 1111 with your girl Chloe, and we are back with another reading. Um, I stepped out for work, came back. Oh my god, my day has been running just running. Um, Welcome to Truth Heals 1111. Sir, ma'am, family, friends, how are you feeling? How was your day today? Um, are you tired? Do you need something from the store? Um, you want me to massage your feet? I don't know. Somebody could be asking you these questions. Um, Coming in, being respectful, talking to you. Um, I'm not sure if you have not heard, how do I say this? Genuine talk where somebody actually is in concern of who you are. Um, I'm gonna say it to you, family, friends, sir, ma'am. How was your day today? Did you work hard? Are you hungry? Do you need something from the store? You know, why don't you be dressed by 6 o'clock? I'm gonna take you out somewhere. Um, Something about the way somebody is about to come speak to you. Oh wow. Um, okay, mind the business that pays you. Some family friends, sir, ma'am. Somebody could be in your business. Somebody could be wanting to know what's going on with you, what's happening in your life. Um, this could be the same person. Just keep talking to you, asking you questions. Make sure you have healthy boundaries in regards to answering a person's questions. Um, Family, friends, sir, ma'am, don't be too friendly. You know what I mean? If you're quick, if you're not thinking and you're just quick to responding to a person, in regards to someone you meet asking you certain questions. Yeah, don't be too friendly. Uh, bait, bait. You are baited to meet someone. You are baited to meet somebody. Of course, we are all baited to meet people. But why do I hear bait? You are baited to meet someone. Show me, Spirit, Ancestors, Most High. What is the Oracle cards? What are the Oracle cards we need to see? Show me the Oracle cards. Show me the Oracle cards. Throat chakra. Truth, communication, purity of expression, finding the right words, speaking and listening. Okay, throat chakra. Again, somebody's coming to speak to you. What is it about this throat chakra? Crown chakra. Spiritual connection. Gateway to higher realms, enlightenment, divine energy. Family, friends, sir, ma'am, you could be listening to me or speaking to someone. Communicate about your intuition, trusting your intuition. Trust your intuition. When someone comes and speaks to you, try not to be too friendly or too vulnerable or too open. Just try not to reveal your hand. You know what I mean? It's okay to say hi and my name is such and such, but more or less see what the person is talking about. Yeah. Closed door. Revoke access. Family, friends, serve me. Yeah. Revoke access to, just giving too much information about yourself. Mm. Chemistry. So go with the flow when meeting somebody to see if the person is aligned with your type of chemistry. We each have our own beliefs, what we like, what we dislike, who we are, the things we speak about, the things that attract us, the things that we are interested in. Um, Make sure that you are not giving yourself too freely, too openly, too quickly. Show me closed door to chemistry. Not everybody deserves you. Heart chakra. Not everyone is deserving of your heart. Empathy, compassion, love, healing, emotional wounds, self love, generosity, joy, open to receive, and forgiveness. Okay. Throat, crown, closed door, chemistry, heart chakra. This is a good one. Family, friends, man, let me see what I need to tap in. Street, road, stop sign. There's a bank or store. A restaurant. An eatery place. A public setting. Lights, people. Shopping. You may run into somebody while you are in this type of area. This person's gonna come speak to you. Um, hey, I've seen you before. Okay. um, this person may have noticed you before. Never said anything to you. But somebody here is approaching you in regards to what? Um, what's your name? Getting to know you. Somebody wants to get to know you. Like, what you want? State your name of your business. I just want to get to know you. Okay. For what? Let me see. Show me heart chakra. An apology. Emotional apology. Emotion spilling apology. Okay. You may be in your emotions at the time, whether you're happy, you're sad, you're angry, whatever emotion that you are feeling. Um, you are going to meet somebody who you are going to have a conversation with. Um, this person may like you. This person may admire your beauty, your looks, your body. I don't know what we got going on here yet. But you are going to be in your emotions. Try not to, and I say try not to give off too many emotions in regards to um, how you're feeling and what you're thinking. This is almost like when you're speaking to somebody, don't really express too much emotions or apologizing because you're going to be emotional meeting this person. Let's see. Show me throat chakra to the crown chakra. So when speaking, listen to your intuition. Trust your intuition. Why? Why? Missing piece of the puzzle. Show me missing piece of the puzzle. Show me missing piece of the puzzle. Awakening of emotions. Deal with the devil. Something is cooking. Oh, family, friends, man, be careful. This person may be a little bit. This person may be a little bit. Yeah, no, toxic. I wouldn't say all the way toxic, but this person may have some sort of dealings with toxicity, whether this is addictions, whether this is, we all have a light and a dark side. But this person's dark side may just be greater than their light side. And when something is cooking, some this person is going to want to include you in some sort of plans. Okay. Um, Trust your throat. Listen to your intuition. What is closed door? Revoked access. Show me closed door, revoked access. Closed door. Free your mind. Free your mind. Awaken to the truth. Altered state. Mystical experiences. A positive mental shift. Maybe this could have happened already where you met somebody crazy. And it kind of felt like magical in the moment meeting this person. In which you had a positive mind shift in regards to how you see this person. You could have saw this person as like a wish fulfillment or something like that. You may have felt like there was good chemistry. There's whether this is in the past, present, or future, you are going to feel like this is good chemistry. This is, I finally found the right one, or what? What is chemistry with heart chakra? Third eye chakra. You are going to feel some sort of energy. It's going to go throughout your body when you encounter this person. I don't know what you got going on, but some sort of like electrical current, something with electricity. You may need something fixed or something. You may be trying to get something fixing, whether this is internal or external. You're trying to get something fixed. You are looking for something to be fixed. You are looking for your heart to be fixed. You're waiting for the right one. So, okay, so what happened was, let me tell you, okay, so whoever you were dealing with, right? You were in a cycle and with somebody toxic, right? With your throat and your crown, right? It was almost with the closed door. You were shut off to trusting your intuition, and speaking about how you were feeling. This is somebody you had chemistry with, and that you had love for. You felt like, you could party with this person, you could do things with this person. It was a fun time, it was a good time. With the emotion spilling and apology, this could have been a relationship in which you guys were always breaking up to make up. And that would have sparked some sort of fire, some sort of passion. It was always a break up to make up kind of thing, because you broke up, couple of days, you guys be mad at each other, come back, right, have this good loving, good sex, and then you're good for a minute, and then you're back to being argumentative, disappointed, complaining, things are right. With the deal with the devil, something is cooking with the wave of emotions and the puzzle missing piece. There was something you didn't know about the other person. And with the emotions, it put you in your emotions because you felt like this person was toxic. You felt like you could make progress with the person. But you almost felt like this was really toxic. It's a toxic situation, relationship, friendship, partnership, whatever this is. Again, when times are good, they're good. When they are bad, they're bad, right? But either way, you kept involving yourself with this back and forth energy of the breakup to make up kind of thing, the fight to make love, and da 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 da, right? In some way, you may feel like you were manipulated in the situation, right? When it comes to like moving forward in life, being successful, integrating, having joy, love, harmony, happiness, things like that. Show me magical mushrooms with something is cooking. Pretty penny is reverse. Large sum of money in reverse, expensive, high value, high income, windfall, profits, financial success, fortune, wealth, prosperity. All right. Now, family, friends, ma'am, the secret to financial wealth, right, is to make sure that you keep your mental and your emotional intelligence in sync, right, to where you can focus on prosperity, things like that. When you are dealing with another person who brings conflict and confusion and situations to where you're arguing and you can't understand, you could, deal with the person for how much you're dealing with. You could have been like a pressure cooker as well. You could have been taking in all the emotions you felt from this breakup to make up kind of dynamic. At the same time, because you were so focused in this situation, you weren't really truly focused on what matters, your stability, your success, your career, your goals, and things like that. This is almost like you were putting another person in front of your own vision, in front of your own dreams, in front of your own goals, right? Trying to fix the situation, trying to get the situation to go how you wanted it to go. And again, this was a makeup to breakup kind of thing. So there would be a point in time where you can say you're tired of a person, but then you get back with them and make up with this person, only for this cycle to be repeated over and over and over and over again. Oh yeah. Madness and delusion. Madness and delusion. A lack of spiritual clarity, a brain hardwired for survival mode, not happiness. A shift in focus is needed. Purify your mind. So you're going to have to shift your focus in regards to this person. Now, family, friends, ma'am, I will say this: when I am dating or looking for the potential today, right? Maybe I can do bad all by myself. If I am dating or getting to know somebody and things like that, I am not looking to invest in someone who's going to bring me more problems than what I currently have. Everybody has problems, right? So when you're dating or look in a relationship, partnership, things like that, wouldn't you want somebody that brings you peace, happiness, somebody, a man that's quick to take action and keep the family alive and going and doing, or the feminine energy who supports, who nurtures, who grows, who heals, who does so many other things, right? In this situation was delusional. It was madness. Because again, it is the whole breakup to make up, right? I hate you when I hate you for a couple of days, and then all of a sudden we're together, and then I love you. Okay, just toxic. Show me third eye to the heart chakra. Okay, so there's an intense. Oh, that came out in reverse. There was no intense energy here. You could have been in a relationship just to say you were in a relationship. Whatever this is, you were in it just to say you were in it. You were only in it for how it looked. You were only in it for whatever you can get out of the situation. But there was no surmountable energy here to say, Each and every day I wake up in the morning, I do my thing, and I come home to you ready to build, grow. No, this was not that. This was I put up with you, you put up with me. The golden path is in reverse. Direction towards the divine soul calling. Neither one of you were destined to go for like higher calling, right? Now, this is almost like when you are disconnected at birth, right? And you forget your soul's purpose, your birthright, what you what you were created to do, who you created to work with, who you are destined to meet, the places to go and the things to do. What are when people ask what's their purpose, this means that this would be a person who's connected to their birth, right? Remembering that my parents came from this and had me, and then I'm alive, and my years taught me this, and now I move on my journey to meet somebody that's destined for me. In this situation, this was madness and delusion, because two people, y'all was roughing it out. I'm telling you, you were roughing it out. For whatever this is. What is emotion, spilling, and apology? Cosmic timing and mistaken evaluation. Somebody here judged wrong. Trust and flow. Somebody did not trust this situation when you entered this type of partnership. And then you could have inaccurate judgment of the situation. Whether you were giving to somebody that was toxic, whether two people are toxic, whatever this is. It was a bad judgment call. And in divine timing, there's some sort of emotion spilling, some sort of apology. What is this deal with the devil? Self-realization in reverse. The sweet life in reverse. Miracle, believe, and faith in reverse. To the deal with the devil. This confirmation. This is crazy. So somebody here made a deal with the devil. A tossing. So you entered an agreement with somebody who is on some demonic, devilish. Here, let me show you. I'm not explaining nothing. Show me a wave of ecstasy and something is cooking. Root chakra is in reverse. Somebody here was promiscuous. Somebody here was giving their sexual energy out too much. Now, the root chakra would be where you manifest from, right? As a Scorpio, my manifestations come from root. So I have to be careful who I sleep with, who I engage in, things like that, right? Because certain people, places, and things could be a blockage to my manifestations. Again, when I separate myself from people, places, and things, I disconnect completely. There's no attachment there, right? So they have no attachment to me, I have no attachment to them. If I decide to sleep with someone or be around somebody and I give off my sexual energy, this means that I am giving off a piece of my manifestation energy. So the root chakra is in reverse. Somebody here was giving off sexual energy, lustful energy, giving off their own manifestations in life. Show me pretty penny. And look, Pretty Penny is in reverse. The last laugh. Watching you win, tables turn, projected fears, mockery turn into submission and obsession. Oh, Lord Jesus. Roaming, trouble, wandering in reverse. Shopping, I don't get the last slap. What is that? Choices, agreements, complete obligations, commitment, arrangement. Ooh. Aura, always shining in reverse. Somebody's aura is not good right now. With the last laugh, travel, wandering, roaming, a contract. Somebody, you could have gotten married or in some sort of commitment to this person, or two people committed to each other, a partnership, marriage, relationship. I don't know, but your aura sucks. Your root chakra is out of whack. Your money is low. It's madness and delusion here. It's a deal with the devil. There's no miracles. There's no faith. There's no belief. Nobody's having the sweet life. Nobody is listening to their intuition. And family, friends, I don't know who this is, but guess what? Two people thought that they were the be all end all together. And that's what you got. You got the end all. You got the end all, be ended situation. It's crazy. Somebody here, you, family, friends, somebody here aligned themselves with the wrong person. And family, I tell my friends and my family, the more you entertain people that just want you for the superficial will be the more that you push your actual person you are destined to meet. You push that person further away. Two people could have gotten together and both missed out on the person they were destined to be with. Mm, mm, mm. What this? Intentions of betrayal. Look, somebody kicking the other person off the cliff. Mm, mm, mm. Trauma and distress, harm done to cause pain and suffering. Mm-hmm. Somebody in this partnership intentionally hurt somebody else to push somebody off a cliff. Look, somebody's holding the gasoline and lit this person on fire. Somebody could have gaslit a person. Somebody gaslit a person. Intentions of betrayal. Somebody gaslit a person. Ooh. Out of anger. Spiraling out of control. Madness, ready to fight, jealous, angry, crazier than usual. Sacral chakra in reverse. Oh, this is crazy. Emotions, crazy. Golden path, reverse. Family, friends, somebody here is having, I don't know, right now, this would be like a person crashing out. Cat with 9 lives. Seems to me that somebody here don't have 9 lives. You go, ain't no coming back. So this means that once things end, there's no turning back. Dark horse. What's the dark horse? Hidden potential, overcoming obstacles, moving in silence, um, providing doubters wrong. Nobody thought you would succeed. Oh, so somebody, cash flow in reverse, magic in your hands reverse, unhealthy relationship, sacred gifts in reverse, universe and the stars reverse, and retreat from a harsh reality. Somebody here is about to retreat from this situation, take a trip, go somewhere, get away from this situation, because somebody here was cutthroat. You need to do a cord cutting and move forward. Somebody here was pulling the strings, poisoning your mind, leading you down a path of cycles, twists and turns. That's crazy work. What was up must come down, and what was down will always come back up. Oh, next. Eye in the sky in reverse. Somebody does not have divine protection. And what? Piece of the pie in reverse. Because the person was two-faced. And now somebody here is thinking of an exit strategy. Because this is no new beginning. Substance abuse while coping with addictions. And crying over many matters. Spirit says revitalize your mind, body, and your spirit. Because there was high stakes involved. You gamble, the rest, the consequences of dealing with this person. And now there's an unshaken presence in the chaos. Oh, somebody has some demons. Ooh, wee. And permanence in reverse. Ain't no peace for the wicked. Baby. Wealth transfer in reverse. Sun in reverse. Expect a call? No. Love don't live here no more. Somebody's falling out of love. Somebody's falling out of love. Somebody's going through the emotional pain of falling out of love. Eyes like ancient gems is in reverse. No, this is more like black magic woman in this one. Heartache. Somebody here doesn't have any pain for this because somebody knew what they were doing when they were doing it. And now a person's hands are tied. Triangulation. Oh, who put who in a third party? Who was out here cheating, putting somebody in a third party? Oh, with the ward and achievement in reverse, this wasn't successful. Why? Because there's a whole bunch of chaos in this situation. Seeing the truth and not being blinded by it. The truth is revealed. Maybe you were put in a third-party situation and you were misled. Yeah. Oh, and somebody mad. Now you're mad. Why are you mad? Now you're mad. Why are you mad? Because there's a lot of conflict, a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting. Who's competing with who? So, I'm in some competition going on. He's mine. Y'all fighting over what? Y'all are fighting over the part that y'all played in this situation. Y'all knew somebody here had a third party. You knew somebody was a cheater. You knew what they were doing when they doing it. So now it's a problem because you got to face the consequences. Well, if you knew what the person was doing, you got to understand what comes with it. You felt like this person created so much chaos and conflict in your life. It's a ruckus. It's a turmoil. And you feel stuck. Doing the same thing. And then playing victim. Show me the Nine of Wands. Doing the same thing over and then playing victim. That's crazy word. You crazy. You know that? You crazy. You crazy as all outdoors. Rejecting. What are you rejecting? You don't want a relationship. You don't want a partnership. You don't want a commitment. You don't want nobody's cup. No. You don't want nobody's cup. Yeah. You're holding back from your emotions. You are holding back from your emotions. Okay? Because you want to have the strength to overcome this situation. King of Swords. You know the truth. You're speaking truth. You're taking action towards truth. High Priestess. You feel like your intuition betrayed you. You thought wrong. You thought wrong. Five of Cups. And now you're regret, remorse, because you thought wrong. The cycle ended. With an Empress. Show me. Show me the Empress. Oh, yes, not. Alright, family, friends, I am That Was Truth Kills 1111, rocking with your girl, Chloe. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for listening to the reading. Thank you for watching my channel. To my tribe, to the subscribers to my channel, I love each and every one of you. Okay, you want to know something. Hold on. You want to know something. What do you want to know? You want to know something. It's on your mind. You want the answers to something. What do you want the answers to? I can feel the energy. Something that weighs on your mind, on your heart. Something about your heart and the emotions that you carry in your mind with your heart. You may have felt like you said you have walked away from it. You don't want no part in something. You did it, but it still affects you emotionally. You gave up on it. You could have given up a long time ago, but you feel like you shouldn't have gave up. You feel like the good fight. I should still fight for this. I should continue. I will fight, or I just want to know the truth. You want to know the truth to what? What do you want to know the truth to? Some family, friends, or men. Well, I'll tell you. I will tell you in the next reading. I have a confession, and I really, what triggers the most? And that'll be my next reading. What triggers you the most? And then my confession. Okay, this is something you stop fighting for. Something you stop defending for your self-esteem, your morality, your values. Something you stop fighting for. What do you want to know? Ancestor spirit guides, what do you want to know? Something you stopped fighting for. You gave up on something and you stopped fighting for it. What did you give up on? The secret of having this Ace of Pentacles. Moving in silent and investing in an opportunity. When was something going to change? When was something going to get? When was something going to be different? That way you could be able to achieve something great in life with a person, place, or thing. When was, you may have been questioning your faith. When was God going to change favor in your life as well? Yeah, that's what you were doing. When was God going to change favor in your life? Because your desires and your passions were strong, right? And you were manifesting with everything that you've been through, and like you were using everything that you've learned in life, the love, your wisdom, your truth, the and everything you worked so hard for to create the life that you want. But yet you don't feel a sense of fulfillment. And you pray to God about it too, right? You pray about the fulfillment. You pray for, you want your prayers to be answered. Okay, show me. Queen of Swords, heartbreak, death. You're still holding on to some sort of emotional baggage. It keeps you up in your head at night, overthinking. If you thought it was going to be one way, you had so many thoughts about the situation and the way it was going to play out for you. But instead, it created a lot of burdens for you. The thoughts weigh heavily on your mind when you are overthinking. Your brain could be thinking about life in general, past, present, work, school, kids, family, home, job, church, what you're gonna eat, it just feels like you're questioning everything in regards to your next step, your next actions, moving forward in life. And it's causing an imbalance in your life that you want to move on from. How do you let it go? You want to know how to let it go. Hit me up at truthheals1111 if I was just pulling your thoughts. Truthheals1111 and you got the answers. I will let you know. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for listening to this channel. This reading, if any of this resonates with you, if not, somewhere in the world, somebody going through this, and you can learn through other people's experience and know how to move if you ever have to experience anything like this. I love each and every one of you, and I will see you in the next reading.